Hi, this is Julia M. Spencer. I'm a real estate advisor, investor, and your #1 source for real estate advice online. I am traveling to the city of Trier, Germany this summer with my kids for a summer vacation. I'm standing here in front of the Dome, which is one of the really cool churches here in my hometown. I went to school not very far from here, and I wanted to record this brief video concerning what I thought about occupied properties when I purchased them at tax sale foreclosure sales, tax lien foreclosure sales, and tax deed foreclosure sales. And this is because I had a question about that from my YouTube channel. A subscriber asked me what I thought of that, and I wanted to record a quick answer. Let me tell you a little bit about me before I continue though. Go to my website today. It's at the bottom of this video, juliamspencer.com. You can subscribe there to my newsletter. You can also get all kinds of offers for some of my ebooks that are available on my website. You can purchase them anytime. There's all kinds of really cool topics. I do anything and everything about real estate investing. I'm also always working on another book, or actually several at a time. My most popular ebook right now is How to Make Money with Tax Sale Foreclosure Investing. So don't forget to go to my website. Before I forget, juliamspencer.com. Subscribe there. Make sure that you download any of my ebooks and ask me questions. I'm very approachable. Actually, I'm a real person. I am retired at a very young age and travel the world and make videos and write books, and also do some real estate investing still on the side, of course, and have vacation rentals. So I have all kinds of information, 25 years of experience. You can have that at your fingertips right now for just a fraction of what some of the other real estate advisors out there on the web ask for. But before I talk any more about me, let's talk about this topic. And this specific topic was from a subscriber who asked me what was my opinion about buying occupied properties at tax sale foreclosure and tax lien foreclosure sales, and what's the process and the formality that I have to go through if I purchase those properties. So first off, I operate in a little niche, and you should be finding that little niche for yourself that works in your area and where you live and where you do your business, and also where you invest, where whatever works best. So in my little niche where I work, the best thing that works there is to look for properties that are not occupied. So I tend to look for the ones that have been left, that have been unoccupied for a little while, not very long, because obviously properties deteriorate if they're not taken care of. So I look for the properties that are vacant, and I also look at property cards to make sure that they're not homesteads. And what that means is a homestead is a property where a person that owns that property actually lives. They get special tax advantages, and this is annotated on the property cards, which you can look up at a courthouse, at a court recorder in the county where you actually are buying these properties. So my niche is to purchase properties that are not occupied. Now, that being said, I also purchase properties that are occupied, but I make sure that they are good properties. In other words, if I purchase the occupied ones, my philosophy is then to get the return, the premium, or the interest rate that I'm trying to get, instead of just getting the property. But I'm looking mostly to keep the properties. That's kind of my goal. So I look for the ones that are not occupied. So what do you have to do if you purchase a property that is occupied? That was my next question from the subscriber. And the answer to that is you would have to basically go through the normal process, which is barring the redemption rights. And then you would have to go through an eviction process, which is basically a regular process. And you have to do this through a sheriff. Sometimes you have to file a petition for eviction. The tenant will be notified by the sheriff. They have a certain amount of time to respond. If they do respond and they make a claim against it, it might go to court. You may have to hire a lawyer. You can also do this in person. You don't have to have a lawyer for this process. But you just kind of have to count all of that in terms of time and cost when you purchase a tax sale foreclosure property. This is another reason why it's more beneficial to purchase tax sale properties that are not occupied. because you don't have to basically evict somebody and forcefully gain possession of the property and in a legal way. So the properties that I own and that I buy are not occupied, and we kind of knock on the door, and obviously if nobody's there, you know, and we watch that for a little while, we gain access to the properties after a while. So if you have occupied properties, you can't do that. It's not legal to just walk in somebody's house. You have to do the due legal process of eviction, and you have to count that in your cost. So that is my opinion on that topic. It's much easier to purchase properties that are not occupied, but if you have to buy ones that are, you have to just count in with extra additional steps and extra legal proceedings and additional costs. For more tips like this, go to my website today, juliamspencer.com. It's at the bottom of this video. You can ask me questions, you can send me messages to my email, and you can also contact me through all my social media channels. Unless I'm traveling and I'm in a different time zone, I usually respond very quickly. I'm very approachable, and my ebooks are available for you to purchase and download today right now. Don't forget to subscribe, juliamspencer.com, and I look forward to hear from you.
For your free guide to real estate investing, visit juliamspencer.com.